started with that one client, and that one client could call anytime, day or night, and they would get a hold of one of the three of us. And since we all made the software, we knew exactly what they were talking about and how to resolve the problem. And so then when we started to grow a little bit, we decided that, hey, we're going to keep things that way, that you could just call and somebody would answer the phone and know who you are, and they'll be able to help you with your problem.
In the beginning, we really provide exceptional services. It's not because we want to. I think it was the circumstances. We were there all the time. So anytime a client called us, we'd be able to pick up the phone.
We ended up from Reno. We had one client, and they paid $300, and they could call us day or night. And we were always there available for them. And what happened the next year in Reno is they had a vendor presentation, and they told everybody about our customer service. And so the next year we went from one client to 30 clients, and then the year after that from 30 clients to 90 clients. And it wasn't because our software was better, it was because our customer service was better. And in the beginning, we got to know our clients very well. We got to know when they were going to, when they had something big coming up, or, like a birth or a marriage or something like that. And so, that became part of our conversation. And we did the same thing with the states. When we had to call the states and ask for forms, we got to know our contact and made a personal relationship there. And of course, we didn't realize it. We thought by building a better software, we were going to get clients, but it turned out that it was really about service. I think it was the second year with our first client, though. And so they ran into a problem, and for some reason I had to nod off. And I was out in my barn. And so my wife gives me the phone, and here it is, it's a client, and they're asking for support while I'm in my barn with the chickens and some other things like that. And so luckily, because I was very familiar with the software, I could just picture where we were going, and so I talked them through and gave them a workaround while I was in my barn. It was funny, this year in Reno, they were telling that story, and they were talking about how embarrassed they were because they had to call information to find out my home phone number and get my wife to take the phone out to the barn in order for me to help them with whatever support issue they had. But what was neat is, they told that story, and it's theirs, and it was like a good thing. It was something that made them a part of us and who we are.
I remember back then, most of the states still require paper filing, and the state they have their own system. So since premium tax is very, very different taxes, so the state want them to stand out so they don't mix up with the rest of the state tax return. So they ask all the return are color-coded. A majority of the life return are blue, and the majority of the P&C company return are yellow or golden. However, there are some states who wanted to throw in the buff, the gray, and salmon. So we decided to get the state approved. So one of the way to get state approved our return is put in the right color code. And I have went through a lot of trouble through matching some of the color at the color paper stores. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I just put the same package? Since I'm gonna buy one ream of the paper, they won't sell me single paper. To get it anyway, might as well just buy the whole ream of the color paper and then just separate them and send it to our client as well. Once we get approved by the state, we know that's the right color to use it. And so other than the CD, we send it out with our client. We also send them a package of the color paper. At one time, I heard a real funny comment from the client, and she says that color paper is so important to her. When she received, she was looking for a package every day in the mailroom. When she received the package from TriTech, she would took the color paper out of the package and hid it first, so nobody will mess with her color paper during the tax season.
Well, today we still have a live person answer the phone. You know, a lot of people have moved to automated systems and different things like that, saying it's more efficient to have that. But I know that when I call one of those places, I get very frustrated. And so I just want a live person that can get me to where I need to go. And so that's what we do.
We still try to resolve our clients' difficulty by talking to them or by way of showing them that we care, even though some of the problem can be resolved without client knowing or in the background, but we still call them. We try to pick up the phone and let them know we're working on it.
And there's lots of little stories like that with our clients where they made a suggestion and then we implemented it into the software and they go, oh, that's mine, right? And so they like that type of customer service where they feel a part of the company and making it better. It makes them, so whenever a client leaves one insurance company and goes to a different one, the first thing they say, hey, we gotta have Premium Pro here.